How's it going, guys? This is my counter trend strategy. In this video I'm going to focus on shorts. My ideal top reversal would include the following: a strong move up, high volume, resistance on the 15s or daily, and consecutive 15s that are green, or multiple 2s and 5s later on in the day. I'll explain that a little bit later. Here we have Lulu a couple years ago. I tried to trade it, but I missed out on it. But I still keep it because it was a beautiful short. You can see a parabolic move up. You can also see exponential growth in volume. And here it goes. It's about to trigger on 1s, and it triggers on 2s about right, stalling right here. So you would have short a little bit right there if you took it on 1s, or if you wanted to, you could have shorted some right there. I like to double up. Now from here on out, I'm wanting to see heavy on the ask and light on the bid most of the time. Try not to get faked out. Watch for the volume to stay low. We don't want to see any spikes. And the time to sales without any fat fingers out there. And it's moving very nicely. So now you'll see a little bit heavier on the bid. I saw a little print earlier, and there it is again. 24, 5s, and that's pretty much when you may want to get out, at least most of your shares. Here's some rules that you should try not to break. Rule number 1, do not play if it's a new play. Sometimes you won't know, but once you find out, you may want to reconsider. The second thing is, do not do it if you're too close to a whole dollar roll. If for some reason the stock is moving up and you're trying to short it and it's already at 93 to 95 cents, that may be a good sign that it may want to break through. Also, even if it looks good, the first 2 15-minute green candles, don't trade until you see 3, at least 3. And lastly, consolidation. If it goes up and it consolidates, then you need to reassess the situation because it may want to continue on up. Or it will go down. It depends on what the daily chart looks like, what time of day it is. If it's at 2 o'clock, or 3 o'clock Pacific time, then it's very possible that it can start curling down. But a curl is not exactly my idea of a good strategy because it could reshape itself and curl back up. Here's another beautiful chart of multiple 1s, and you can see the ramp in volume, and you see the reversal candle right on top. In this case it's a shooting star, but doji will do as well. And once you see that, that may mean that it's ready to go. Here's a very unclean move, but as you can see, it was a beautiful short as well. It fakes you out on the first chance on 1s, and because it fakes you out and never comes back, the second time is going to move twice as much. So I've seen this many times, and if it fakes you out the first time and the chart still looks good, you should be stalking it for the next move, watching for the ramp in volume once again, and watching it fall back down. In this case, when it falls past the very first time it faked you out. So when you see this, stalk it twice as hard. Check out this bird here. He's trying so hard to go somewhere, but he can't because the wind is blowing against him. This is how some stocks react when the SPY is ripping the opposite direction. It's going to stall that bird until the wind stops or goes in its favor. Meanwhile, the bird will stay still, and this is a really good indicator that things may be okay, as long as it doesn't fail. Here's a nice example of what I'm talking about. As SPY was ripping upwards, this is stalled out, but once SPY showed a little bit of red, Juno decided to drop like it's supposed to. And when it did drop, it dropped hard. The This one made me really sad. I didn't get a chance to get in this one. Spy's still ripping up, and Juno's holding again. Once Spy stops and stalls a little bit, Juno's going to drop once more. Every time I see a stock climb high and never turning back, I see a plane flying straight up, stalling out and falling back down. It takes more than just technicals. You just need to be able to understand nature and how things react. And that's about it, guys. If you have any questions, let me know please. I'd love to answer for you. Take care.